Coming up in today's episode, Bosnia, Switzerland, and if we get through, the last 16 draw. Intro. Hello guys, welcome back to England at Euro 2020. Today we are going to do two live-con games. We're going to do the first game against Bosnia and the final group game against Switzerland. Now if we take a quick look at Bosnia, they are coming off that 6-1 mauling by Switzerland. So you think if they want to qualify, they're going to have to start by beating us. That would be step one for them. Where are they ranked in the world, Bosnia? Let's have a little look. 38th. They are ranked 38th in the world. Let's have a quick look. Okay, that's the same level as the Czech Republic and Bulgaria, not far off them. Now, we beat Czech Republic and Bulgaria convincingly in the qualifiers. So you'd think Bosnia, we could, put the same beating past them, but that's not how football works. Okay, looking at the team today, Trent Alexander-Arnold has that injury, so Kyle Walker is going to come in to replace him. Marcus Rashford didn't have the best game last time out, so I'm going to bring Jadon Sancho to start instead of him and swap him and Sterling on the wings. And who else didn't have a game? It was Dele Alli. So what I'm going to do is put Mason Mount in his position and start the Ox as the Mazzala in centre mid. Other than that, I feel like I'm quite happy with the team overall. We're going to have Pickford in goal, a back four of Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire, John Stones and Ben Chilwell. A centre mid pairing of Jordan Henderson and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sancho on the right, Sterling on the left, Mason Mount in behind Harry Kane. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. Okay, looking at the Bosnia team. Edin Dzeko is their striker. You'd think he's the one that we're going to have to watch out for. Pjanic in the midfield as well. I'm not too familiar, obviously Kolasinac, Begovic, with many of these guys on the right-hand side. Okay, I'm going to passionately say we should be winning this match without any problem at all. The boys are motivated. They absolutely love it. Okay, Mason Mount's free kick. Less than 5 minutes gone. He's whipped that in. It's headed out. John Stones can recover though. We've got quite a few people back there for an attacking free kick. Maybe it's because I'm unbalanced, but I don't want to start too gung-ho and have to chase the game, similar to how we did against Scotland. I'd rather not go 1-0 down all the time. Sancho here on the right, though. One-on-one with his defender. That's where we want him. He's in the box. Jadon Sancho. Ah, it's gone in somehow. I mean, the defending, again, is horrific. Henderson played a ball to Sancho on the right. He was one-on-one with his defender. That's where we want him. And he cut inside, and he looks across it. And I think he just kicked it in his own net. But we'll take it. England leads in match day 2 of the Euro 2020 group stage. And if things... Oh, dear. I was going to say if things carry on the way they are, Pickford saves, we can sit back with ease, sit back with comfort. Okay, throw one down on this right-hand side. Kyle Walker will probably be playing quite a few games now due to Trent Alexander-Arnold's injury. That attack comes to nothing. However, we've looked good in the first 10 minutes. 1-0 up. Okay, I've done this a few times in the last game. I'm going to continue to demand more because I don't want us to rest on a 1-0. Begovic saves from Maguire's header. Okay, the boys look focused after the feedback. That's good. If we can get a second goal here. Edin Dzeko is deadly. He can just score whenever he wants, you'd think. Especially in this Bosnia team. There's not too many people that I feel would be a goal-scoring threat. He would be the one. So getting a few goals advantage over these guys, would really, really put us in a comfortable position. Maybe we can pull some of the bigger players off. Sterling, he's in the box here. Shaved by Begovic. Okay, winding down to half-time. No one's really having a good game. Sterling's playing a 6.5. Okay, half-time, 1-0. I'm going to say cautiously, you've played well, but there's still room for improvement. I don't feel like we have played at our maximum potential here. I may just give it 5 or 10 minutes in the second half and then move to positive just to try and control the game a little bit more, get that second goal. Our forward players are really not having a good game. I'm going to change that now. We're going to bring Sancho on a support duty, Sterling on a support duty, just to try and get them a bit more involved with the build-up play. And we're going to stretch the pitch and go a little bit wider Okay, we've got the ball down here on the left. Chamberlain into Henderson. He's got so much room there. Out for Kyle Walker. There's so much room. They're committing their attacking players forward, you think, so we can overlap there. Harry Kane, Sancho, he's tucked it away. It's 2-0, and that should settle this game. I don't want to jinx it. Saying that, I probably have. It was back in for Kane. He laid it off to Sancho. The defending, he was completely unmarked, and he's tucked it away past Begovic. Okay, highlight straight from kickoff. Bosnia are coming forward. They've had a shot which is easily saved by Pickford. Again, if you look at these stats, 12 shots, 10 on target, nearly 60% possession. We have dominated this game. We've looked really good, limited them to the amount of chances they've had. They haven't really had many highlights that I can remember. Okay, 10 minutes to go. We are going to make some changes. Jack Grealish is going to come on the left for Raheem Sterling. Who else is having a bad game? Chamberlain isn't playing too well. We're going to bring Chamberlain off for James Maddison, and there's no need to risk Harry Kane. We're going to bring him off for Callum Wilson and move Wilson to an advanced forward. Okay, Grealish down here on the left. He finds Ben Chilwell in for James Maddison. Mason Mount, can we do anything here? Jack Grealish, shot is blocked for a corner. At this late stage, we are still taking the game to Bosnia. I'm going to praise the guys because I feel like they've played quite well here. It's been a really professional performance as Bosnia clear from the corner. Okay, Mason Mount in the middle, out for Kyle Walker. There's so much space here. Kyle Walker puts the ball in, and Grealish will finish it off. Again, it's a tap-in, but I feel like that makes my decision to bring him over Phil Foden a little bit more justified because he scored a goal. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, football's coming. Okay, guys, that is it. A 3-0 victory over Bosnia. I am extremely happy with that. 16 shots, 12 on target, 60% possession, 3 different goal scorers. Thank you, Jozo Simonovic. Okay, so a 3-0 win over Bosnia. Let's see how Switzerland and Scotland got on. They drew. So where does that put us in the group? That will put us top of the group. We are qualified. The Euro 2020 series continues, thankfully. We are qualified. We can afford to draw against Switzerland and still top the group. So I feel for that game I may rotate the squad, give you guys a look at some players that haven't really played too much so far. Who knows, maybe some of the guys that play in this next game will force their way into my plans to start the last 16 game. England qualify for second round. Brilliant. Again, if we can win the group, that is perfect. I will continue now until we've got 3 days until the Switzerland game. I'll see you then. First England goal for Grealish. You're welcome. Okay, we are just about to play Switzerland, but I thought I'd give you guys a look at the rest of the group. So France and Italy have gone through from Group A. Belgium have gone out in Group B. Denmark and Russia make it through there. Group C, Holland and Bulgaria. Maybe Austria is the surprise to go out there. Group F, Croatia have already qualified. It's down between Portugal and Germany. But I think Germany, they played Portugal and Croatia, so they will play Kosovo. So I'm assuming they will win and maybe go through as one of the best placed, third place teams. Okay, so this is the team we are going with for the Switzerland game. Jordan Pickford will stay in goal. A back four of Kyle Walker, Joe Gomez, Fikayo Tomori and Luke Shaw. A midfield two of Declan Rice and James Maddison. Sterling on the right, Grealish on the left. He earned himself a start with that goal. I'm just absolutely loving Jack Grealish at the moment. Dele Alli in behind Callum Wilson. If you can see down here, I made quite a lot of changes because the likes of Harry Maguire, the Ox, Mason Mount, Jadon Sancho, Ben Chilwell, they're not struggling for fitness, but they're not at 100%. And considering we're already through it, it's not really worth risking them in a game like this. Okay, looking at Switzerland's team, there are a lot of familiar faces. Jan Sommer, Stefan Lichtsteiner, Akanji, Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka is playing their holding midfielder role. Maybe we can rely on a lot of mistakes from him. Okay, so Switzerland don't need to win, but they do need to guarantee a point, which means they'll go through as the second place team. Brill Mbolo bring the ball forward for them in the first highlight of the game. Now remember, we have heavily rotated for this game. Jordan Pickford makes a good save. We've heavily rotated. I'm hoping some of these guys really take it upon themselves to put in a good performance and try and force their way into my plans for the last 16 game. Okay, nearly 20 minutes have gone. They seem to have had the better of the game so far, but we have a highlight. Declan Rice, Kyle Walker down the right. Can he build on his previous good performance? In for Dele Alli. Dele Alli crosses in. Grealish is there. Every time he scores or does something good, I'm going to make a big deal out of it. And I was ready to again there. Okay, Dele Alli, we've got another highlight here. Declan Rice. It's a risky ball from Joe Gomez, but it reaches Kyle Walker. Declan Rice again. We're working it on the right. Sterling, he's into the box. Can he find someone? He crosses for Grealish. There it is. Jack Grealish has scored again for England. I am absolutely loving this. As you can see, we work the ball really well down the right. Sterling gets himself into the box where defenders don't want to touch him, and he picks out Jack Grealish. It's a beautiful volley. Mason Mount to whip in that corner, and Tomori has headed in. It is 2-0 to England, and with this rotated team, some of these boys are really making me think about this last 16 game. Tomori, as the fourth choice centre-back, as he pops in that header there. The keeper, honestly. Okay, 2-0 at half-time. Scotland are winning 2-0 as well against Bosnia, so we shall see after the game, if that stays as it is, what effect that might have on the group. Okay, I am very happy with the way things are going, especially with a lot of these boys not being first choice. Kyle Walker looks like he's struggling a little bit for fitness, as does Raheem Sterling, and he's booked as well. So I'm going to get those guys off straight away. Tomori's going to come to right back. John Stones is going to come on at centre back. And right wing, we'll bring on Rashford for Sterling, and we'll leave Rashford there. Okay, Switzerland look really fired up, so I'm going to demand more. I use that shout a lot. I don't know if other people that play FM use that shout a lot, but I find looking at these, they obviously all work in certain situations, but demand more and show some passion are definitely two shouts that I use a lot more than the rest of them. Okay, time is starting to tick away. I'm going to bring Harry Kane on just for the last 10 minutes. Wilson looks a little bit complacent. Who have I just brought on there? Maguire. Just because they're both called Harry. Yeah, Kane is coming on for the last 10 minutes. It'll be nice to get him a goal going into the last 16 game. And Callum Wilson didn't really have the impact that I would have wanted him to. A 6.6. He was the worst player on the pitch from an England standpoint. Okay, just over a minute to go. Switzerland are still coming forward on this right with Stefan. And they've got a corner. Good block by Luke Shaw. They haven't really done anything. Just like the Bosnia game. If you look at the highlights. Oh, what have we done? Oh. Delhi. Okay, so Switzerland have got a penalty. I think it's too little too late for them. It would be great if Pickford could save this and keep that clean sheet. Rodriguez steps up and he's tucked it away. Okay, it should be too little too late for them considering time is up. I'm going to shout demand more just for the last minute just so we don't do anything stupid here. Okay, Switzerland, they had another highlight, but we've won the ball well, and Joe Gomez just smashes that clear, and that is it. The final whistle goes. England, we've won 3 games out of 3, a 2-1 victory over Switzerland. I don't think the group stage could have gone much better than what it has. Another clean sheet there would have been nice, and in the Scotland game, but 3 wins out of 3, I'm not complaining at all. Okay, Scotland won 4-0. Let's have a quick look at what that does for the group for them. They finished 3rd, 2 goals behind Switzerland, so we will see when the rest of these group games play. There's Group E and Group F just to finish their group games. We will see if Scotland are one of the best third place teams to come through in the last 16. Okay, all the group games have been played. Let's have a little look. Group A, France and Italy have come through. Iceland didn't do enough to come through in 3rd place. Group B, Denmark, Russia and Poland have come through. Group C, Holland, Bulgaria and Romania. Group D, ourselves, Switzerland and Scotland do make it through. Group E, Spain and Ukraine have gone through. And Group F, Portugal, Croatia and Germany. All 3 teams from a group of death have made it through to the last 16 draw, which is coming up now. Okay, so it turns out we don't actually get to see the draw in the Euros, but there it is. We have drawn Croatia, so it is time for payback. That semi-final in the World Cup, that still hurts. That hurts. Okay, 6 days until the last 16 game. We should have a fully fit squad, bar Trent Alexander-Arnold. Okay, we'll have a look at the rest of the last 16 draw. France will play Bulgaria, Russia, Italy, Scotland, Denmark, Germany, Holland is a big game, Switzerland, Ukraine, Portugal, Romania, Poland, Spain, and England, Croatia. Wonder, can we see our path? Oh, we can see our path through. So if we beat Croatia, our quarter-final game will be against Poland or Spain. I'm assuming that will be Spain. Okay, our semi-final would mean if we get through Croatia and Poland or Spain, we'll play one of Germany, Holland, Russia or Italy. So some huge games coming up. If we want to win this Euro 2020, we're going to have to beat some big teams. Okay, just have a quick look at what Croatia did in their group. They came second. They beat Kosovo 3-1, Germany 3-0, and then lost to Portugal 4-0. Okay, then we will leave it there, guys. Next episode, Croatia, the last 16 game. It is payback time. Comment section, who do you think from the Switzerland game has earned the right to play in this game? Also, give me some score predictions. How do you think we are going to fare against Croatia in the round of 16? If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Take care. Goodbye.